in just a moment.
Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility. All right, Staples Center.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One of the stories here, Justice Winslow getting it done today.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And now the third quarter about to get going. One of the stories here, Justice Winslow getting it done today.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Lewis Williams out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the center. That's the Laker 5. And the technical free throw is good. Lakers on D. They trail by 7. Wade drives in. The 15-footer. Right side, the pass to Wade. Dang. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. From 12 feet out. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. And now here comes Dang, leading the break.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Williams attacking. And Whiteside sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Winslow's checked in for the Heat.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Winslow's running. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Heat lead by 9.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
The Heat leading by 6. In transition, here comes Miami. Kobe with the steal. Williams for 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Stoudemire. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Stoudemire's got his first basket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And stolen by Whiteside. And here's the fast break. Throws it up high. And stolen by Hibbert. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Randall's running.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Now a timeout called by Miami. some changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Miami, Josh McRoberts is checked in for Whiteside. Gerald Green comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Udrih in for Goran Dragic.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Russell. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Got a piece of it. Deng kicks to Green. Nice D from Russell.
You can see he just rushed it a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Dishes it to Hibbert. No good. And it's Miami the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Williams again. It's Green. Right side, Russell. There's the steal. Udrih dishes to Deng. And Green slams it in.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
This one for 3. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Heat have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And some changes here for the Lakers. Tariq Black comes in for Roy Hibbert. And Nick Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. And Miami also making a switch. Wade's checked in.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Outside, Green. Wade kicks to McRoberts. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 8. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Miami leading by 8. On the floor for Miami, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Gerald Green out there with Stoudemire. And it's Whiteside in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Stoudemire kicks to Dragic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 31% in the game. The feed to Randle from outside the arc. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one is on Stoudemire. And the free throw, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Randle passes to Kobe. Great D that time from Green.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
It's tipped. Clarkson with the ball. And Whiteside sends it back. And then Hibbert with the dunk. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Young comes in for Bryant. Williams can't get it to go.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the back end.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Young for three. And it's Wade with the rebound. Here's Winslow. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And that's 11 points here for Justice Winslow. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
Lou Williams.
No good on the second free throw.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics.